Hello. So I'll be talking about the neurological impairment known as aphasia. So aphasia is described as a neurogenic language disorder that results from an injury to the brain, which most typically occurs in the left hemisphere. So aphasia usually impairs 4 different areas of speech and language. So it's spoken language expression and comprehension, written expression, and reading comprehension. The 2 different types of aphasia I'll be talking to today is Wernicke's aphasia and Broca's aphasia. So Wernicke's aphasia is known as fluent aphasia, where they have difficulty or the inability to comprehend spoken or written language, as well as producing meaningless speech. So typically with these individuals, they're able to produce or say full sentences, but a lot of what they're saying is meaningless, and a lot of people aren't able to comprehend what they're trying to say, and they get surprised when people don't understand them. The second type is Broca's aphasia, which is known as non-fluent aphasia, as they have difficulty initiating well-articulated conversational speech, as their language is slow, labored, and agrammatical, and they have trouble repeating words and phrases. So the different ways to examine or assess Broca's and Wernicke's aphasia is through neuropsychological testing, such as CT or MRI scans, and this is used to determine the extent of the injury or what part of the brain is affected, as they're testing to see if it's either non-fluent or fluent aphasia. And then another test that they can complete is a comprehensive speech and language examination. So typically doctors would determine the extent or the type of language impairment or deficit they're having by asking the patient to perform certain commands, asking them to answer certain questions, asking to name typically common objects. So like if I had a phone, I would just ask them, okay, what object do I have in my hand right now? And you want them to repeat it back to you. You would have them engage in a small conversation, and you would also test their reading and writing. Thank you.